Hello and welcome back to Going Medieval. We pick up where we left off, continuing to expand our base, make individual shrines, and make more specific rooms uh, with room overlays so that they get the benefit of being in a temple or, whatever it may be. So over here we are making a workshop, which we have already done. Actually turn the overlay off there. And workshop increases production speed. That'll make things go even faster than they already are. The next thing I would like to do is move some of the production from the current space over to the appropriate room over here so that we can actually benefit from having it. Let's relocate this. Why is that not turning? That looks like it was just a visual glitch. When I placed it on the wall, it actually did turn, so that is fine. Okay, so this needs to go. Does it say what type of room it needs to go into? Doesn't look like it. Let's look at the room overlay and see if that says what it is. Okay, so Boyer's table, Armorer's table, can all go in that same workshop. Turn off the overlay so we can click through. Okay. Boyer's table. We're going to relocate this into here. Does it matter? I don't think it matters where it's physically at. I will have to recreate the jobs that were set up, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's see here. Workshop, stonemason's bench, sewing station, woodwork bench. We're going to relocate this as well then. It's fine having them side to side right there. We could repurpose this space after that's done. It looks like we were keeping wood there, which is fine. We'll just move it somewhere else. Yeah, okay. So this is where the unfortunate thing is, when you relocate the stuff, it doesn't actually recreate the jobs that you had in there. So now I have to reset all those up. So we want to dismantle items forever. First, we're going to dismantle things that are of every quality, but they are between 0 and 50% hit points. And then the next thing is we're going to dismantle any percentage of hit points, but only stuff that is flimsy to sturdy, at least for the time being. And that will just break down all the wooden weapons that are around. Short bow wise, I think I was doing until we had 5. We definitely don't need. Yeah, 5 is good. Now, they should be fine quality or higher because this should break down. Okay, so this sturdy one that Oscar has should be destroyed because it's low hit point and also low quality. It's sturdy. It's not any higher than that. So he should be bringing that there to get disassembled, but we'll see what happens. I just dropped it on the ground just to get it out of his inventory. Okay, I just allowed. Let's take a look at what's going to happen here. Okay, so he just produced a bow. Is he carrying it? Looks like he's just breaking items down. Where's he going with that? Down to the basement. Let's take a look. Okay, that did go on the wall. That is a sturdy bow. So I think we're going to have to make sure this only contains stuff that's good quality or higher. Oh, a group of animals have arrived. A cow. Very nice. We'll check that out in just a minute. I do want to adjust all of these real quick, just so we can start. I mean, I imagine even if they're on the wall, if they meet the criteria for getting broken down, they should be getting broken down. So hopefully that's a non-issue, but we'll see. Looks like we're doing some hauling, probably from the last raid. We're just picking everything up. I probably shouldn't keep the stuff over there. Well, I don't know. I should keep the good stuff over there and the bad stuff um over here where we're gonna actually break it down. Just because that makes sense to me. If we're gonna break it down, we might as well have it as close to the machine that, or not machine, but workstation where we're gonna be performing that task, just to be more efficient. This cow's name is Boof. Okay. All right, so we have two male cows, which is a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we'd get like a breeding pair in there somewhere, but it does not seem to be a thing that's going to happen. Let's look at the available research. Nothing too crazy yet. I gotta wait for a little more to be available. Everybody's a little occupied cleaning out this honey, which is kind of like that is a very, it only happens, it takes a long time to run, but when it does happen and it completes its cycle, it takes a long time to finish it off, which is a little crazy because that could really impact your ability to get stuff done. But honey is so valuable, um, and beeswax, both good resources for trading in particular. All right, so I do want to get rid of this here, and let's build a couple wall-mounted weapon racks, and we'll just put low-quality stuff on there, stuff that's like sturdy or flimsy, and hopefully that will be enough to do, or that'll be enough to make them bring it over here, and then they'll be able to break it down from there. Let's add a new zone because we did get rid of the zone over here. I think it does make sense to make a high priority raw material wood, because wood is used and most of these stations. I think it makes sense to keep some wood here as well as all these other resources that we already have. Let's take a look around the fort and see from our last raid. Oh yeah, so we have some empty bodies, which is fine. How is this animal feed, by the way? We are starting to run out a little bit. I do need to make a proper kitchen at some point. Did we get the technology to make a stove? We did. Construction skill. Nice. Okay, so we have a stove. That is not the right spot. We have the ability to make a stove. So let's go ahead and put that down. Let's say find it again. Okay, and let's look at what the other requirements for a kitchen are. Stove, 2 wall pottery shelves, and a butchering table. Can't have any other workstations or shrines. So we might have to move the fermenting station somewhere else. I mean, you would think the fermenting station would be able to be in a kitchen, but I guess not. Let's just relocate it over to this room for now, since we're not really necessarily doing anything special over here. And then let's look at our pottery, our wall pottery. Do we even have the ability to make that? It'll be under the decorations here. Tool shelf, wall pottery shelf. Yes. Okay. So if that's moving, well, what's already there? Oh, it's the beam. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put that stuff down. That should convert this room into a kitchen, but let's see what happens. Do we have a proper roof on this? I mean, not really, but hopefully it will serve its purpose. It does see that as a room, so it should be okay, but we'll see. Now, why is he unhappy? All right, so 2 more days till they get over the death of his friends. Okay, so I think we can officially retire this. Let me turn this off. I think we can get rid of this now that we have an actual stove. Yep, there's our kitchen. Oh, okay, so I guess I don't actually have to move that, which is good. Even though it said only these items, right, in the kitchen. Cannot have any other workstations or shrines other than a stove and a butchering table. But we have this fermenting station, and it's still considered a kitchen. So, you know, I guess they were wrong. All right, I don't think we have herbs yet, but let's try to get like no, that's a misclick. All right, let's try to get like 50 meals, and then we could probably pickle some vegetables, maybe 20, and then animal feed we need to make sure we have, I would say, at least 200. I think that's a fair amount, especially considering like winter months and how that all goes. I don't know why they would be thirsty, because we have enough alcohol, or at least it appears to be, if we're kind of maxed out over there. Are we? No, we don't have the technology to make mead yet, right? That's the next level of brewing. So let's take a look here. Preserving food, packaged meals. Uh, Brewing. This is what I need. Okay, so I just need a little bit more of the standard chronicles. Although we are churning through these textbooks pretty aggressively. Okay, we do have wood as kind of a high priority stockpile over here. I was kind of hoping this would win out. I'm going to set this to very high. All right, here we go. She's writing a regular chronicle again, which is perfect. All right, what are we looking at? We're on day 5 of summer. So we have another, what, 7 days left? I think it's 12 days per season. So when will this be done? I want to make sure I don't overplant the barley. Maximum yield in 1 day. So yeah, we're definitely going to be good there. I'm going to mark it as don't. Yeah, because I don't want them planting again. Yeah, this is maximum yield in 7 days. So we could turn that off so they don't plant anymore there. I'm not as concerned about over here because even if they screw up and plant something, it's not going to be the end of the world. Yeah, this is ripe. So these are actually ready to be picked, I think. Is that what I have it set to? No, I have it set to flowering. Okay. So soon it will be to the stage where they'll harvest it. Let me indicate this as things we want to harvest. All this stuff that's kind of off here. Yeah, none of this is part of what we're growing. At least on purpose. It's growing on its own. All right, everybody's got a bed. Everybody's doing okay with that. I do want to build, I think the last room I have to build that I don't have here is a great hall. Yeah, I think I have everything else. So great hall. I need to have table. Okay. Table of any kind. 6 chairs. 8 wall banners. I think that's an or statement. Doesn't say or, but I'm guessing it's 8 wall banners, decorative shield racks, decorative trophy racks, or decorative weapon racks. And then at least 4 torches of some sort. Minimum grid space 50. Do I have 50 here? I wonder if I can make this current room into that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, looks like I'm just shy of having enough space for that, which is fine because I kind of wanted to build a separate great hall anyway. So I think we can get a building going over here somewhere. Um, I mean, I suppose the wood has to exist first, or I just have to increase my height, my Z height there to get that down. I do want to put a wooden door on both sides of this, so let's turn off the roof real quick. Slap a door down, slap a door down. Did that door go down? I think it did. All right, let's put some flooring down as well. And then we'll start relocating some of the stuff. I don't think we need to build all new. Let's see if I can find what I need to find here. Flooring, that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's get the wood floor down. All right, we should be all good there. Once that's built, we'll start moving this stuff over. I don't think we need this restitutionist shrine anymore. Just because we have dedicated temples now. Although I think I'm gonna put, if anything, just to use them. I think I'm gonna put up where are they? Torches? Not torches. I want to put candelabras. Yeah, I think we could put, I mean, what's a church without a bunch of candles everywhere? We could put some of those down. All right, Christine, I think you are our MVP when it comes to speechcraft. So I think you can do the bartering, and you're right there anyway. Let's go ahead and look at what they have versus what we can sell them. All right, I think I could use more barley. I always seem to run out, or I'm running out of that currently, so that's way too much. Okay, we could sell some of this beeswax for sure. I mean, we have so much, it doesn't really matter. Um, we could buy a cartography table. I mean, it just, we don't have to build it then. We could just trade some of our beeswax for that. I don't, I could buy more herbs. And it might be worth doing that. Although, I think I'd rather have the iron. And we can't get mead yet. I mean, we can't make it. We could buy it from him though. All right, let's see if we could sell even more. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I mean, we're selling a bunch of beeswax that we don't really need anyway. But we have such an excess of it. We're getting some iron, we're getting a cartography table, and we're getting some barley, all of which is beneficial to us. Let's go ahead and slap down this well, I think the cartography table could probably go in this room for now. It was kind of going to take the place of this over here for me, but let's see. So did we not build that wall there? I thought, or the door? I was pretty sure it went down. Oh, it did it again. It's a little finicky, like trying to replace an existing structure. All right, there we go. All right, that's playing a little nicer. Definitely have some roundup to do here. But we did get rid of a fair amount of beeswax, which is always beneficial when you have so much of it. All right, we'll let people be. We'll let them do their business. We do have wood getting piled over here now, which is good. I did want to set this only to flimsy to sturdy. I want that to be the difference. And that way just that stuff can get destroyed. All right, let's look at research available. Let's unlock brewing. I think we can go upstairs. We'll try to put the brewing station in here, but I don't know if it's going to be finicky about that and make it not a kitchen. And if that's the case, we'll just move it somewhere else. It didn't seem to mind this being here, so hopefully we can do okay with this. But time will tell. We probably should. I mean, everybody's kind of sleeping right now, but at some point, probably should do a little more hunting. I feel like we are. We're not out of meat. We do have plenty of raw meat. I would like to see more of that converted into meals. We have lavish meals just kind of rotting on the floor. I would much prefer they take the time to put those away. Let's look downstairs at our food storage. It might be getting pretty jammed. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of seeds and stuff, a lot of saplings. I suppose we should take the time to build. Oh, this is beeswax over here. Okay. We probably should build another like pantry room. So let's go ahead and mark this out and just get stuff starting to get dug out. I can't do it that close though because of the staircase. So I think I'm gonna have to move this door over by one. Let's do a cancel there. And then once I got that dug out, I'll slap a door there and okay. They could work on that in their time. Let's go ahead and move up here. Looks like our Great Hall is coming right along. It's about 75% done. Hopefully they finish it pretty soon. Oscar is a fantastic construction person, so I think it'll go pretty quick. We are getting a good amount of intellectual skill on several of these people. We got 20, 22, 22 here, and double starred. So I think we're going to be good on research, even if we will get to the point where we have this third research criteria. And we should probably start looking at that relatively soon, actually. But we definitely need more people. Like, even if they're unskilled people that will just do hauling, we could definitely utilize the extra labor. Even this, like, they haven't gotten around to building these candles yet. But they are getting there. All right, once this is done, we will go ahead and move our furniture over. And actually, I could probably start indicating. I will ultimately have to build a better table than this. All right, let's move Move all this stuff over there. All right. This is more than we need of that stuff. We almost accidentally made that. Well, I mean, it wasn't the right size, but we almost met the criteria. Let's see. So I need some candelabras. Is it 4 in total? Okay. 4 torches. It doesn't say candelabras work, so I might have to do decorative. Huh. Well, I suppose I just have to build the rack for now. I don't know if it actually has to have anything in it. It did say the torch has to be, it said 4 torches. So let's go ahead and get those on the wall. And yes, I realize I didn't put any chairs on one side of the table. I will have to build some more seating and restructure all of that anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, I need these to be able to build anything other than shields, really. But I guess for the time being, I could do like 4 shield racks and then 4 weapon racks. And that should meet the requirements of Great Hall. But let's see how that actually plays out. Turn this off for the time being. I wish if you had this mode on, I wish you could hover over the room and it'll tell you like what's missing from it, rather than just serving as a list of what needs to be in there. Sometimes you can overlook something and not realize it. Okay, so that did, looks like it took away the kitchen status. So I will want to move this over to another room. Couldn't tell you why it worked fine with the distillery and not this, but whatever. That's fine. Oh, we got a bread pile. That's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and go down to the basement, and I know this is gonna take even more of the construction workers' valuable time, but I do think it needs to happen because there's food laying all over the floor everywhere. And I think part of that is just because we don't have enough shelving and storage down in the basement. So let's go ahead and get that done. I would like to also build a wooden floor in this room. And then I think we usually set a zone in the middle here. And this will end up being just all the alcohol and stuff. All right. So I think we made some decent progress this time around. We had made a kitchen. Now we unmade it and we're making it again. We did move some of our utility out of these spaces and relocate it to the correct area so that's inside workshops. I still got to move this, but I'll do that next time. We finished our last restitutionist shrine. Although I think yeah, I made it backwards. That's not good. Um, Let me fix that real quick. I guess I'll just relocate it. I mean, it seems like they're able to get there either way, so it's probably fine. But uh, anyway, we're moving our dining hall to an actual dining hall that we've built, and we are expanding our basement storage and moving all of our stuff down there after having done a trade and getting a cartography table so that hopefully next time around we can start opening this region tab and start actually sending our people out on journeys to sell stuff and purchase stuff. So if we look at people's moods, it is really getting up there. Um, there's a lot of pluses as a result of things being properly built. So these moods, I think, are gonna probably get all the way up to, 85% at some point once this final dining table is or this dining room is finalized. So yeah, I think another successful episode. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please consider subscribing and or liking the video, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.